home last week, and they flew me to Nashville. And then I have a really funny story about Nashville. When I showed up, my mom or my sister or my dad, nobody picked me up from the airport. They got my trainer to pick me up. So when I got there, I went to one of his workouts with him. And then I got Miss Tennessee 2009, Kristen Motil. I got her to pick me up. And then they just kind of passed me around all day, which was fun because I got to see everybody. So the real reason I went home was to go to Atlanta and record my song for Miss Teen USA. Since I'm the performer, they told me to pick one song, and I wrote a song about being here, being in New York, loving it, but there's nothing like the South. And then I started writing with this guy. His name's Chuck Carrier. I met him when I was 12. He was a performer, and I've kept his CD on my iPod ever since, and I love his music. So he rewrote my song, and he made it about my boyfriend going to New York, trying to get famous. But still, there's nothing quite like me up there in the north. So go get famous, but come home to me. Recording with him was so much fun. It was tedious, some parts of it, like when I recorded like the backup vocals and stuff on it. It was kind of tedious trying to hear the melodies, and they could hear one thing and I could hear something different, so we had to decide what we were gonna do. And they were so helpful though. They have such an ear for music that I had a drummer come in, a guitarist, a bass guitarist, and then I had Chuck. He plays the acoustic guitar. And then I had a guy that was running like the computer and the studio. And all together, it sounds amazing. It sounds so good. And it sounds like something you'd hear on the radio. And I hope I don't mess it up too much on stage because it's live and I'll be nervous. So I'm kind of weird, if you guys don't already know. So when I was 16, my mom bought me a sewing machine. But I love to sew, and I think I'm going to make my own outfit for Miss Teen USA, and that's not set in stone, but we decided that today. That's an option. I might take like an old vintage t-shirt and like put rhinestones and stuff on it and cut it up, and then get cowboy boots and put rhinestones on them and chains and studs and stuff.